Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of an odd night here on SickWorld TV, as you may have noticed as well watching that last game. We lost our broadcast feed due to extreme weather in the South Florida region, but you know where everything is almost always peaceful, beautiful out here in sunny California, and that's where we are. Reigning Treys have come down the coast to take on Bay Area tonight. Lava behind the mic, joined by J Rock, and Jay, we are underway in the Bay.
Yes, that we are, Lava, and we've got a good one here tonight. The Missouri commit Japhett Towns going up against Big Flex Trey Hyman and the Bay Area Breakers. This is for sure to be a good one tonight.
Well, Reigning Treys get the first bucket. Sean Hyman unable to stop that attacking side. Here's Big Trey looking to even things up. Oh boy, he does. Goes right to work. Takes it right around 6'10", 15-year-old Brandon Crawford right there. He's a California native himself, Crawford, out of Whittier. Also the home of Richard Nixon. Well, when he was alive. It's not his home anymore. Yes, technically. It's his resting place, actually, though. Enough Nixon trivia to get back to the basketball action, although I know Nixon trivia is half of what people come here for, but Jason Crosser gets that rebound, up ahead quickly, push the Treys. Jay, both of these teams, ooh, nice attack there, but both of these teams have a good reputation, but they're right around the 500 mark. Reigning Treys 5-6, Bay Area 6-4 on the year.
Yeah, both of these teams, like you said, they've had their good and bad moments, this season thus far. And I think when you look at Bay Area, a lot of that is, Trey Hyman has been the Mr. Steady consistent that I think everyone expected him to be for the most part. But they're still searching for that consistent number 2 option behind him. And I think that's what's kind of given them their trouble here thus far.
Yeah, the Treys started off 1-2, had a nice little run after that, but have struggled a little bit of late. Breakers, I meant to say. Treys getting them some problems here. That attack won't go. Crosser picks up the rebound, however. Crosser, the big 7-footer, over 7-foot actually. Oh, but left it for a teammate to take care of that time. Jimmy King. 6'4" forward out of Berkeley, California. More than a few Californians on this Reigning Treys squad.
Jimmy King, not to be confused with the Fab Five Jimmy King. He has been really impressive for me as well this season, watching him play.
I agree, and actually I got a little story while Trey Hyman gets set to go to the free throw line here. Jimmy King, no relation to Michigan Fab Five Jimmy King, but actually speaking with him, interviewing him once, and he revealed that was the actual naming inspiration for him by his parents. Big basketball fans in his family, and they love that Fab Five squad. Made it to the NCAA tournament final twice. Jimmy King looking to do something here. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. Get back to this next free throw when we return. SimWorld TV.
the hustler, Sam Payne.
In the Mac KB.
Catches all across the seas up on jet skis. Hits for hit entertainment, it's off the heat. Not up on Twinkies, but on 22s. In a 745 BMW 2002. Who knew that this was a hit? Had to remix it. Man, this track is sick. When I step up in the club with my clique, we thick. Hit the bar and pop Chris Cartier on my wrist. You ask me, how many dimes? Well, I say about 6. We got some niggas pissed off cause they didn't see this. Jump from the damn bottom to the top of the list. Now it's 3-story homes, yachts, and taking trips in my private plane. Paris or Spain, no matter how much dough I make, I ain't gon' change.
Riding sideways, candy dripping wet, remixed it. Now we in our private jet with the candy wet, and we gon' sit it sideways. Third coast, baby, we was born to parlay. Riding sideways, candy dripping wet, remixed it. Now we in our private jet with the candy wet, and we gon' sit it sideways. Third coast, baby, we was born to parlay. You wanna ride? Well, nigga, jump inside. I'ma show you how we do it on the southeast side. Nigga, the ride sideways, cheapin' all day. Fall up in the spot, throw back with new J's. All on the highway, me and my boys be sippin' on that Parmesan or even Velvet. Don't got to tell me when the pop.
Here we are back live here. Second free throw about to get underway. Trey Hyman nails them both. Lights have not quite come on fully here after that timeout. See if we get the engineering crew. It's a night of gremlins everywhere. We saw them in South Florida. Now here in the Bay. The home team is up by 1. Crawford lays a screen.
Just been one of them nights, E. Just been one of them nights.
Well, that shot there is off. Bay Area setting up. Oh! Little off the rim effort there would not go. Pretty tight game between these two teams so far. Didn't mention they're both around the 500 mark. Definitely in the race, but not running away with things. And shots really kind of not falling for either team so far tonight.
Nice pass up ahead there by Trey Hyman. Just couldn't get the finish.
Yep, the finish has been lacking. Been a lot of assists left on the table tonight on both teams. Just 13 points scored first 4 minutes, and Sean Hyman steals the ball away. Tries to get out in front, and he does. Wow. Great play by Sean Hyman to find Adonis Knight. Hyman won't get an assist on that to his big brother Trey, but if this was hockey, he would have gotten the second assist. Oh, and another steal. 2.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, he almost came up with it. The ball being battled around with. I thought Sean was going to rip that one away. Now the shot clock is under 5 now. Fett Towns can't dial it in quite yet in this one. Subs getting set to come into the game. C.J. Rodman for Bay Area warming up. But out there on the court. Ramos getting it done.
Nice bucket there by Jamie Ramos, who has been a very interesting, or very critical piece to this Bay Area team thus far.
Would agree with that. Ramos, one of the players auditioning for that kind of second string you were talking about, Jay. Number 2 option behind Trey. Adonis Knight has had his moments too. He can't get that to go, but Sean Hyman just blocks out a smaller defender there. It's an easy bucket. And Ryan Fugate just giving up too many inches, too many pounds to Sean Hyman. Win that battle very often. Fugate has it now, top of the key with Sean defending him. It's also a tough offensive assignment for Fugate down here, although he switches off him, goes around him, attacks the rack, and scores. Wow, I was just talking about how difficult it has to be trying to work with that bigger defender in Sean Hyman, but shook him there, shook a second defender. Got an easy bucket for Fugate.
Quick first step there, too. You got to love that, and having the smarts of when to use that speed.
A wild shot there from Trey. Maybe a little bit of frustration. It's been a frustrating first quarter, offensively at least, for both these squads. Jimmy King has it now for Reigning Treys in their traveling road green uniforms. Fugate, top of the key, under 5 seconds. He's going to take a pull-up mid-range, can't get it to go, and Hyman skies for that board. Trey Hyman, I should call out. Ooh, Ramos thought he had something going there, decides to back it out, finds a teammate for an open three, nails it. Adonis Knight with the corner triple gives Bay Area a 5-point lead. 1:38 to go in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break in the action here, but don't you go anywhere. SimWorld TV returning in just a few.
Das hier ist mein Sektor. Das hier ist das wichtigste Gerät des Küstenwächters. Das Gerät und das Gerät. Überlebensradar.
Mayday, Mayday. Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you... Over. We are sinking. We are sinking.
Hello? This is the German Coast Guard.
We are sinking. We're sinking.
What are you thinking about?
All right, and we are back. 5-point lead for Bay Area. Well, I want to thank you very much for being with us tonight, Friday night, here on SimWorld TV. Going to be taking a little bit of a break, but we are back on the air on February 1st. That's next Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern. Europe. Going to go play Beasts of the East, which should be a good one.
Be an interesting game for SimWorld Europe to see if they can bounce back after such a hot start to begin the season. They have really struggled as of late.
Treys basketball. They trail. It's been a quiet start for Jaffet Towns. He's still out there on the court. Wholesale changes. Bay Area, 5 new guys out there. And there you go, Jaffet. Towns averaging 27.2 points a game. Not quite on that pace so far tonight, but encouraging to see him bury that triple if you're a Treys fan. Oh, but right back at you. Wow.
Juwan Harris knocking down the step back three there. Bay Area a chance to get some momentum rolling.
47% shooter from Deep Harris. Oh, but talk about momentum. Jaffet Towns can create some of that just on his own, and is doing so here. 5 quick points for Jaffet. Brings it back to a 1-possession game. We're well under a minute now here to go. Opening frame. Harris feeds it inside to Rodman. Kicks it back out. Number 5 on the shot clock. Gonna have to get something up here. It's a tough shot. Won't go. Way short. Shot clock off. Chance to cut this lead to 1 or tie things up for the Treys. Ready to head into the break. Jaffet Towns once again attacks, but he can't get that bucket to go. This is going to leave opportunity for the Breakers. Get another good shot here. They got plenty of time to work with. 3 on the way and drained. Jawan. 5'10" guard out of Chicago hits the deep ball there. Gives Bay Area a 6-point lead after 1 quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout. Come right back. Second quarter action by the Bay.
Summer kid season. Make 'em sweat.
Welcome back to Bay Area, everybody. Bay Area starting out with it now and can't get the layup to go.
Well, that's been a recurring theme. I don't know how these teams have put up 36 points combined. It hasn't felt like that. Well, hey, there's a way to get a guaranteed bucket. Gate on the attack with the dunk.
Nice first step there to get by the defender.
Just 6'4", but he can work inside when he gets that step. Now there's a tough shot right there over a big, big defender. 7'1" Jason Crosser got in the way of that.
Jason Crosser has really begun to pick up a lot of. Ooh, that was a tough move. Just couldn't get it.
That's been the criticism of Jason Crosser, is that he's, he has actually some guard-like skills, but, on that 7'1" frame, he's hefty too. He's a good presence down there. People just want to see a little bit more of a interior intimidator, and Crosser still has a ways to go to get that. Now, he is being recruited by some big-time programs. No surprise with his potential. Ryan Fugate, on the other hand, not all that much talked about. Maybe he should be. Second leading scorer on the Treys. 9.6 per game. 6'4" guard from Lake Oswego, Oregon. Getting it done here tonight, too.
I've been a really big fan of Fugate's game. He has the potential to be a very versatile offensive weapon from the guard position.
Mismatch for Crosser, but yeah, you can see the lack of aggression there. Doesn't really want to take advantage of it. Is calling back for it. And going to work here. And take it up. Can't get the shot to go and cannot come up with the rebound. They call it out too. That's some nice work by 6'7" Jamie Ramos. Giving up a lot of size there, but battling with that tall tree. Jason Crosser inside. Oh, nice defense.
Oh, good. Oh, can't get it to go.
Just a lid on this basket tonight. If I didn't look at the scoreboard, I'd swear this was going to end like 42-45. Another steal. The Breakers, they've had 3 of those so far in this first half. Oh, quick turn, quick bucket. Pretty. Drew Wiggins, 6'7", 16-year-old from Sacramento.
Nice bucket there by Drew Wiggins.
Whew. Little runner will not go down for Jaffet. To work go the Breakers. They're up 6 as we're approaching. Make it 8.
Juwan Harris,
a nice night. Yeah, he's having a nice night. He's only scoring 4 points a game. Actually hasn't been shooting well, shooting under 36% from the field, but having a breakout night here tonight.
Yeah, like you said, Juwan has really struggled overall from the field, but his three-point numbers really kind of tell a different story almost.
Yeah. Juwan Harris and Ramos, who just got that bucket, making some nice contributions off the bench tonight for this Bay Area squad. Chance for them to go up by 10 here. 3 on the way, will not go.
It's for Treys to get back in this game, and that's a way to do it.
Well, I don't want to start feeding Ryan Fugate. He's been shooting well this year, 55%. Timeout on the court. Lead back down to 6. Treys hanging around. 3:48 to go, second quarter.
Tell me a little something. Should I recall? Yeah. Y'all know how I go down, right? They always wanna hold you down. Y'all know. So G-Dep, tell me a little something. Should I recall? Yeah. Y'all know how I go down, right? They always wanna hold you down. Y'all know. So G-Dep, tell me a little something. Should I recall? Yeah. Y'all know how I go down, right? They always wanna hold you down. Y'all know. So G-Dep, tell me a little something. Should I recall?
Point deficit for the reigning Treys. Reigning Treys, Coach Malik Anbar's team, just 5-6 on the season. Not where they want to be, especially considering they have the stratospheric talent that is Jafet Towns on this squad. But another bucket there for Bay Area. They're at risk of falling even further behind 500. We'd go to 5-7 tonight with a loss. What advice would you give Coach Anbar, Trey? I'm sorry, Trey. I'm watching Trey Hyman here on the court. Jay, sounds the same too. You can understand that confusion.
Yeah.
What advice would you give him to maybe try to unlock talent of Towns?
Well, I mean, Towns specifically, he's just been doing his thing regardless of, everything going on the outside. But the crazy thing to me about this whole, there is a lot of talent outside of Jafet Towns on this reigning Treys team. Like you got Jimmy King, Ryan Fugate, you got Jason Crosser, and then you got a guy like Travion Sherwood, who I am really high on and I think is going to be a potential breakout star at the SimWorld U level. It blows my mind that reigning Treys is in the record that they has the record and is in the situation they are right now with all that talent. And whoa!
Yep. Nice drive and bucket right there. And I think that might illustrate what my criticism of the Treys would be. I think they're a little slow-footed on defense overall, which is a tough problem to coach your way out of. That's a roster construction. But, well, actually, my second comment is roster construction, too. I'm not sure this is a great passing team. Nice drive there from Fugate to score a bucket. Definitely some talent in terms of what Towns can do as a forward. Some of the big players. Young Brandon Crawford, just 15. Uniquely skilled Jason Crosser at 7'2", but I just think there's some basic construction flaws, and that's sort of the issue we've seen with the Treys this year. But it has to be said, a lot of basketball left to be played. A lot of time left. Nice block there. I think Sherwood got that one. Oh, that was Ethan, excuse me. Ethan Alexander with the swat. Yeah. A tough foul there. And Treys to the line. Chance to cut this lead down to 4 if Fugate could hit them both here, and that would bring things as close as they have been in some time.
Another dunk for Rion Fugate. He has been getting to the rack tonight.
or just one free throw after the made bucket, of course. Does bring it down to 5, and this is the closest it's been since early second quarter. Bay Area stretched the lead out here for a moment, looking to regain it. Nice drive. Clear look, but you can't miss an easy opportunity like that. You hear a few disgruntled noises from this crowd here, and oh, look at that. Pretty jumper goes in for Crawford.
You cannot miss those easy looks at the bucket. They add up, that's for sure.
There's been a few of those tonight. Trey Hyman's missed a couple of those too. Trey on bench right now in seconds, first half. Get it down into young Crawford again. A triple team closes down on him.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. A little wild there on the pass. He's up in the hands of Knight. 1 second difference, game shot to shot clock, but nobody cares about that. And that's a nice look. And once again, it's about the 12th, 15th missed layup we've seen. Two teams combined. Shot at the buzzer will not go. Bay Area on top by 5, but both of these teams got to feel pretty shaky as they head into the locker room. It's been a mess out there offensively. Some sloppy play, but just missing some easy fundamental things too. But at the end of the day, it is the home squad that has a 5-point lead. Bay Area out in front here. The Treys were able to close it down a little bit, but they got to do more in that second half to get in the victory column here. What do you see for them as a path to victory?
Well, I see Treys, keep giving the ball to Ryan Fugate, honestly. He has been your guy. He has been their guy so far tonight, getting points at the rim. I mean, he has, 4 or 5 dunks already in this first half. Keep feeding the ball to your hot hand.
13 points, 4 boards.
First half.
Yeah, 3 assists too. Doing it all. Fugate leading the way, but his team trails by 5. Second half coming up. All right, we are back. And in a night where in the professional world, Luka Doncic dropped 73. These two teams only combined for 69 in that first half. And a turnover here, more defense to begin things, and a block. 2 blocks. But look at this. Fugate gets it back and puts it up and in. Well, all the themes that we had in that first half, I think we just all saw them there in about a 10-second sequence.
Rion Fugate, 15 points this far tonight, and now Trey Hyman answering right back.
It's been a pretty quiet night for the big stars. Coming into this game, you'd say Trey Hyman and Jafet Towns were going to be the show in this one. Haven't really. Jafet here on the attack, and his little floater is up and in. It's been a relatively quiet night for one of the top scorers at SimWorld Prep.
Yeah, you haven't heard a lot. Haven't heard a lot from Jafet tonight, but interesting to see if he picks it up here in the second half.
Big Trey Hyman looking to do that. That's another bucket. Towns hands it off to Crosser. Back in the hands of Fugate. Give it to the hot hand. Looks like he's just going to pick up a screen here, try to go to work, but he's got 3 defenders on him. He eluded them all. Wow.
Fugate flashing that quickness yet again.
15 points now. I believe that's a season high for him. Well, that didn't end up in the spectacular dunk I thought it might when it left Ramos's hands, but alley-oop of sorts nonetheless, and a 5-point lead restored for Bay Area.
Oh!
That has it just crossed his defender up and gets the bucket. Woo. Then I thought he was going to blow that highlight by not getting the shot to drop, but over around the rim and went in. And boy, did he break some ankles there, Japhett Towns.
Took his soul and his car keys there on that one.
Definitely did. Towns defending Adonis Knight now. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Good board there by Sean Hyman.
Too much Hyman inside. If it's not Trey, it's Sean doing damage. Reigning Treys just can't seem to get any closer than what it is right now. 3-point advantage.
Neither team really able to string together consistent defense at this point.
Well, chance here for the Treys. They can cut it to 1. Or could even tie it with a 3. It's been a long time since they led in this game. Jason Crosser, he's inside with a smaller defender on him. 2 of them, but he's going to try to take it up over him anyway. Can't get it to go.
Chance from the Bay Area to stretch this lead back out.
Ramos beat everybody, including Crosser, down the court, but he just couldn't get that there, and Crosser has the answer on the other end. 1-point game.
See what Bay Area has to say in response to that here.
Yeah. This is the closest it has been quite some time. Knight's 3 won't go, and rebound ripped away from Trey Hyman there by young Brandon Crawford. In the hands of Japhett Towns.
Meaning Treys chance to take the
Jimmy
lead
King.
here, and they're going to get it.
Jimmy King slices to the rack, and reigning Treys. Coach Ambar came down the coast intent on victory tonight. He has rallied his squad to a 1-point lead under 3 minutes here to go. Ramos eludes everybody, however, and back and forth we go. Timeout called. Malik Ambar just want to talk things over with his reigning Treys squad. Well, want to remind everybody, you can be a part of this SimWorld world. Just come to our Discord. You can be a coach. You can be a player. Believe it or not, you could even be behind the microphone. You got that golden voice like I do. Jay does, like so many of us here. Working here in the SimWorld Mediaverse. Or if you don't have that skill, you could also write an article. You can be part of things that way. The point is you got to join us. Our Discord is where all of the chat, all the controversy, all the news drops. I'm sure we'll be getting more details on Discord later, by the way, about what exactly happened, that Yacht Club Latin America game. Latin America, by the way, I don't know if you got to watch any of that, Jay, but Latin America was playing well before the broadcast died.
Yeah, Latin America was playing really well tonight, you know. Ravello, Hennessy, Richard Hennessy, he was having him big night.
Big night for the Cuban big man.
Florida.
Yes, sir. Sure, Benedict lose the ball, and they're going to say the Treys kicked it. No. They're saying Bay Area kicked it. It stays down here. Asher Benedict out on the court, running the show. 6'4" guard out of Richland, Washington. Jimmy King back on the attack here, and the seas just parted for him.
Gotta play tougher defense on that if you're Bay Area. You just cannot allow that to happen.
That's really kind of all on Bay Area, too. I mean, Jimmy King has some skills, but he's not Moses. Three-pointer will not go. Chance for the Treys to extend their one-point lead here. He once again looking to attack, but good defense. He's backed out. Oh, and look at that.
Alexander.
Ethan Alexander. He's hit a couple shots tonight. Oh, nice dish.
Nice
Easy finish for Trey.
With the assist from Dime Hardaway.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play, third quarter. What has been a defensive game throughout. And there you go. That is exactly, take a picture of that, do something, put it on a card, put it away, because that is classic Jason Crosser right there. That is him at his best. That's what he can do. Use that size just to shoot right over a defense and be surprisingly accurate from mid-range and beyond.
Jason Crosser has definitely had his moments here tonight. Area not able to get that one to fall.
Second chance opportunity won't go either. 2 chances there for the Treys to open up this lead a little bit. Either behind the back, Trey finishes with a two-handed manimal dunk, and he wants to hear it from the crowd.
Big flex getting it done right there.
Oh, going behind the back to set the whole thing up, too. Amazing. And, Jason Crosser. One of many missed point-blank shots. And makes up for it a little bit on this end, or his teammates do for him. Oh, boy.
Almost
there, I thought Crosser should have taken it. Maybe he was going to get under the basket. It might have actually been the smart move. But here with a smaller defender on you got to score that, and he does.
Jason Crosser just taking advantage of that size mismatch there.
Over a foot taller than his defender. Nice little use of the screen. Dime Hardaway.
Dime Hardaway's got a couple buckets.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, he's quietly been pretty good out there tonight. Hasn't done anything too attention-grabbing, but solid contributor. He is up on Benedict right now.
Oh,
and
what a
eventually,
swat.
Nicely done that time. Was that Wiggins that got that one? I don't think it was Trey.
Whatever it was, I mean, that was some clutch, much-needed defense there from Bay Area, and now Crosser's not going to get that one to go.
Indeed. 1 quarter to play, and it's a 1-point lead for the road team. Treys on top when we return for fourth quarter action on SimWorld TV.
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
8 minutes to decide this one. It's been a good one, especially if you like defense. These two teams have been going at it. Continue. That is Asher Benedict with a nice driving attack, 6'4" guard out of Richland. He's only averaging 2.9 points a game. Has made the only 2 free throws he's attempted this season.
Asher Benedict has surprisingly had the ball in his hands quite a bit here in the second half. Just hasn't translated to a lot of points.
Well, he was really off there on that first free throw. Way short. Benedict, known as a playmaker with good size, gets the second one to go. 2-point lead for the Treys. Trey Hyman gets the feed. As a smaller defender, well, barely. Can't score over him.
Just can't get that one.
Trevion Sherwood's a little smaller than him, but not much. Good defense there from Sherwood, who has the ball back. Plays a little give and go here with Benedict, who eludes his defender, gets a clean look at the bucket, and hits.
Knocks it down.
High basketball IQ move there from Asher Benedict, and he's given his team a 4-point lead. Bay Area needed something, and that was just a 2, but Dime Hardaway gets it done on that possession. Ooh, close to an over and back there for Benedict.
Now Bay Area with a chance to tie it back up.
And not an efficient shooting night from Jason Crosser. And once again, Hyman defended by Sherwood, who keeps him out away from the paint. Good job by Trayvon Sherwood here.
Oh, step back. Can't get it to go.
Nope, short on it. Good team defense from the Treys. Well, Benedict, who's provided the spark here. Early going. Oh, tried to feed it inside. Pass intercepted by Sean Hyman, who's gotten 3 or 4 steals already tonight.
Sean Hyman has been very active on the defensive end.
Yeah. OG Anunoby out there. Oh, boy. And Big Brother.
Right back up.
Just too tough around the cylinder there. You can't get him the ball in that kind of position. Ooh. Benedict fed Sherwood, but that was a tough shot for him to try to get down.
Area now with a chance to take the lead back.
Yeah, things have really been swinging back and forth here in the second half. Nice dish. Easy finish for Trey. The Hyman connection. Sean feeds Trey.
Trey Hyman is just automatic when he gets an open shot in the post. I mean, you're not gonna.
Yeah, you have to deny him before he even gets it there. That's right. Asher Benedict goes all the way underneath the rim, comes out the other side. Just couldn't get the shot down.
I had to put a little flair on it, but oh! Drew Wiggins stretching this one out to a 2-possession game.
That bucket will not go there.
That one to go.
No. Tough shot by Alexander wouldn't go down. Time Hardaway gets it inside, but good defense. Benedict to push him back out. Still some time on the shot clock, approaching 5 seconds. Trey's going to try a tray. Oh, almost got that to go.
Rebound.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Wiggins. Excuse me. Excuse me for the missed call there. That was Wiggins that attempted that deep shot. Now Crosser trying a 3, and he can hit that. That's his game. Kind of lulled the Breakers into sleep. He hadn't shot from deep all day. Got a clean look from there and put it in clean, too.
And I think that was definitely an avoidable, allowed 3-pointer there for Bay Area. Trey Hyman had the offensive rebound and the positioning size mismatch to go up for the putback, but he kicked it back out, and it just led to a turnover. Not sure what the thought process was behind that.
Sean Hyman with a strong play restores the 3-point lead. We're now more than halfway through this fourth period. Nice offensive rebound, back up and in from little brother, Sean. Oh, that's a nice move right there, but once again, the finish isn't quite done, but a second effort. Alexander, Ethan Alexander, once again. He's just 16, 6'6" forward out of Phoenix.
Ethan Alexander to take a critical role for this reigning Treys squad next season with a lot of key guys departing.
He's playing a big role tonight. Just got that steal on top of the bucket last possession, too. Once again, Crosser has a size advantage if he wants to take advantage of it, and he does. Patient. Look at that. Japhett Towns finally getting ready to re-enter the game, too. The Breakers are going to call a timeout, which will allow Japhett to re-enter, but really impressive what we've seen here from reigning Treys, considering their star was sitting for that. Right now, they got a 1-minute lead with 2:41 to go in the game.
Mom gave you a whole bag of Doritos just because your fish died? Here, boy, I won't hurt you. Bath time.
Billy, are you sharing those Doritos like I asked you to?
She's okay!
Well, it's player of the game time, and Jay, I think I have to give it to Trey Hyman. In some ways, not his best game, not the most he's ever impressed me watching him here in Sim World, but 20 points, leading scorer, leading the way. His Bay Area team still may not win this, however.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Trey Hyman as well as my player of the game pick tonight as 2E.
Well, the other favorite coming in would have been that man right there just taking the shot, but another miss. 13 points is what Japhett Towns is stuck on. That's half, less than half of his scoring average, and a careless pass from Trey. Reigning Treys get another chance to retake the lead. 2 minutes to go in this game.
Another not very smart decision there by Trey Hyman. That's not typical of him. He usually plays with
a high IQ player. There's no doubt about that, but that wasn't a great shot. There wasn't a great one there either. Bay Area still up by 1. Crosser, once again, had a pretty easy look down on the other end. Couldn't get it to go. Japhett does. He's up to 15. Well, it has not been his normal offensive output tonight, but Japhett Towns can still be a hero in these final 90 seconds.
just a one-point game right here.
Good
down
game.
to the wire with
Thrilling
this one.
finish. Glad you folks have been with us. Watching here on Simul TV, and look at that. You cannot allow Trey Hyman that kind of position. He's going to get that rebound. He's going to put it back up and in, and he does. 1 minute to go and a 1-point lead.
Well, we wanted a good game, close finish tonight, and we have got it.
That's what you wanted. You're getting what was delivered, and Jimmy King. Nice, just patient offense there from King. Just kind of lulled Sean Hyman in the position he wanted him to be. Shot over him, got the bucket, 45 seconds. Trey Hyman once again going to work down low. Much younger defender on him, just 15 years old, Crawford. He's got his hands full here with Trey, but he's battling him one-on-one, forces him into a tough shot, and look at this. Under 30 seconds, 1-point lead, and the ball for the Treys. Big possession here on offense. Jafet, open jumper, and he rattles it home.
Clutch
3-point lead. So clutch. 17 points for Jafet, 10 off of his average. He's not going to care if they come out of the Bay with a victory tonight. Reigning Treys leading by 3. 17.4 seconds. Jay, pretend that you are Coach Dre Pope for a minute. You got to call something up here for the home squad. You go for a quick 2, or are you thinking 3 this possession?
You know what? If I'm Bay Area, I say, you got 17 seconds left. I say, see if you can get the ball inside, get quick 2, and if not, try to free up a shooter and just go for the 3. But I say look inside first because you have time.
As well as Bay Area has been rebounding, if they get a 3 up here for some time left on the clock, see a Wiggins or one of the Hymans getting that ball back, giving them a second chance, but Trey Hyman's going to be the one to inbound here. Got some bench players from the Treys kind of all over him there too, but he manages to get it out. Adonis Knight attacks and throws it down.
Adonis Knight.
You got a foul here. You got a foul. Well, that's not going to send anybody to the line. That's just the first common foul. This one will. Knight picks it up again. That's 3 on him. Not that he cares about that. And Jimmy King heads to the free throw line. Nice night tonight for Jimmy King. Just averaging 4.8 points on the season, but has been perfect from the free throw stripe on the year. 2 big ones here if he can hit them both. Will force Bay Area to a 3-point shooting situation. Gets the first to go.
Bay
Pressure.
Area.
Gets them both. Got to have a 3.
No question about it.
Yep. Well, let's see what they do here. Who they're going to. Is just going to be one shot. Oh, I don't think that's a 3. I think a foot was on the line. That wouldn't have mattered. Shot doesn't go. Reigning Treys come out with the victory. Bay Area, kind of a team of streaks this year, Bay Area, and they're on a little bit of a downhill slope right now. But for reigning Treys, congratulations, Coach Malik Ambar. Jafet Towns didn't put up his scoring average, but got key buckets when they were needed. The reigning Treys are 500 on the season. They improved to 6-6 overall. Bay Area falls to 6-5. Well, hope you've been with us all night. Thank you for being with us for this one. My own selfie lava, for my broadcasting partner J-Rock, and for everybody behind the scenes here at SimWorld, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you again next Thursday at the only place where you can see the game, be the game.
This has been a presentation